Hey, my name is attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III, and what we're going to be talking about today is basically fake rating systems that law firms create to go ahead and advertise on Google, Bing, Yahoo, all these different search engines. So I am the 99% winning firm. I am the 98% wins all those disability claims, 96, 97, 94, 95, whatever. First and foremost, there's no group that defines the percentage allowance of, what claims you're allowed to claim as a win. So basically, the law firms are just making up this number and making it whatever they want it to be. And currently, it used to be around like 93, 94. Right? And now it's been boosted all the way up to 99%. 99% of the people who sign up with this group and this law firm get through. Yada, 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 yada. Right? Okay. So obviously, not 99% of the people who sign up with, for example, Morgan & Morgan, Alinsky, Nation. Nation's now owned by Morgan & Morgan. But my point is, and Morgan & Morgan owns a bunch of law firms. But my point is, any one of these firms, right? They don't win 99% of the claims that they get. They make up their rules, and this is any law firm, not just those. I'm just using those as examples of very familiar names that a lot of people have heard. They make up their own rules as to what percentages apply to what is a person that's gone with them and is found to be disabled and yada, yada, yada. When you actually contact many of these law firms to say, hey, can you go ahead and send me your rubric or grading system for how basically an individual is found disabled and how you do your percentage analysis, most of them don't even have a system. They just made it up. That I in my opinion, that I've contacted, because I was wondering, how should I be doing my calculations for this? I then found out that, when I did receive a rubric, what I realized was that a lot of the claims that they are receiving that basically state, hey, people don't count if we fire them. People don't count if we get them past a certain point. People don't count if they're non-compliant with the law firm, meaning they don't fill something out that we want them to fill out. Basically, there's all these caveat rules to make it so that you cannot be calculated against their percentage. So basically what you're dealing with here is just a big, massive lie. There's no other better way to put it. As attorneys, we're supposed to say, hey, these groups are being disingenuous and da-da-da-da. Well, I think statistically, when you expect a percentage of a firm going through, right, and how well they're doing, you expect, person begins with the firm, and at some point, person is found disabled. Okay, so that person then counts towards those people that they could get found disabled. I think you'd also expect that a person who enters, starts with the firm, and then ultimately ends up over here, fires the firm, and then goes to trial with another firm, and that other firm wins with the other firm. This other firm shouldn't be able to go ahead and say that, it was all them or all their work. I mean, it should be accounted somehow that, look, that wasn't a full win for them. They got fired. I think another thing is that if the law firm fires the person, it shouldn't be counted towards that law firm to be able to say, hey, this person doesn't count towards the people who we couldn't get on disability. They just don't count, at all. I don't think that's right. I think that there's a lot of really, really misleading things that are being done right now for advertising purposes online. And I think that there needs to be some sort of standardized system that all the law firms have to stick by, because it's bad. It's really bad. It's rampant at this point. And it's rampant because the law firms have enough money to keep battling with each other and keep posting on Google and this and that. And it's not to say that the lawyers shouldn't have a lot of money, because frankly, it is so expensive to be an attorney. And the insurance costs, thank goodness. Okay, thank goodness that attorneys make some money, because they'd never be able to pay all their CLE costs and their CME costs and their insurance costs and their bar fees. You want to talk about just immense amounts of money that really doesn't go to the bottom line in any way. Lawyers have some of the worst. So just kind of keep your eye out, watch out for that stuff. You're going to see them advertising on Google and all that jazz, and that's fine, that's cool, but just don't be an idiot. Think about it. How are they calculating this? Anyways, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. You have an absolutely wonderful day. And remember, by the time you watch this video, the information may be old hat. And remember also, if you have a unique question for a unique claim, give me a call and I'll walk you through it. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.